The Kurukshetra battlefield is choked with dust and blood. After 18 days of fighting, only 2 warriors remain standing. Bhima and Duryodhana are locked in a brutal mace duel, their weapons shaking the earth with every strike. But the fight has ground to a stalemate. Both men possess identical physical strength. Both have mastered the same ancient techniques of mace warfare. Hours pass, and neither warrior can land a decisive blow to end the conflict. Watching from the edge of the battlefield, Krishna realizes that deadlock will not break naturally. He catches Bhima's eye. Slowly, deliberately, Krishna slaps his own thigh. It is a hidden, lethal instruction. Bhima understands instantly. He steps inside his opponent's guard, drops his weight, and swings his heavy mace straight downward. With a sickening crack, he shatters the king's thighs, sending the invincible Duryodhana crashing into the dirt. By doing this, Bhima violated the supreme, universally accepted law of ancient mace combat. Striking an opponent anywhere below the waist is strictly forbidden and considered cowardly. The reaction is immediate. Balarama, a master of mace warfare himself, erupts in fury. He officially declares the strike an act of adharma, an official breakdown of justice and moral law. Curious, why would Krishna, the divine entity who defines and protects cosmic law, manipulate a warrior into breaking the most sacred rule of combat? Rules are designed to protect those who respect them. Duryodhana spent his life dismantling those protections, exploiting the laws whenever they suited his pursuit of power. His crimes started early and in secret. Driven by jealousy over the royal succession, Duryodhana attempted to assassinate the Pandavas by building a palace out of flammable wax and pitch, plotting to burn his cousins alive in their sleep. His ultimate transgression happened in broad daylight, inside the royal court. After manipulating a rigged game of dice, Duryodhana ordered the public humiliation of Draupadi, attempting to strip her while the kingdom's elders sat in silence. During this ordeal, Duryodhana looked at Draupadi, smiled, and arrogantly patted his own thigh, mockingly inviting her to sit on his lap. That specific gesture triggered an irreversible consequence. Watching his wife endure this torment, Bhima swore a sacred, binding vow to rip that exact thigh apart. The future Kurukshetra battle was now anchored to this single, specific act of retribution. Even with these atrocities, Krishna offered a way out. He personally traveled to the capital on a final diplomatic mission, offering a compromise. The war would be cancelled if Duryodhana surrendered just 5 small villages. Duryodhana refused to yield even enough territory to cover the sharp point of a needle. He then made his most irrational decision yet. Thinking he could permanently cripple the opposition, Duryodhana ordered his royal guards into the assembly hall to arrest and chain Krishna, the diplomat. Krishna responded by manifesting his Virat Swarup, his terrifying, infinite cosmic form. Countless suns burned within his body, exposing the psychological absurdity of a mortal attempting to imprison a deity. On the eve of the final battle, Duryodhana's mother, Queen Gandhari, utilized her spiritual power to grant her son a supernatural boon. This transformed his body into an impenetrable diamond-like shell. This diagram shows the specific nature of the blessing. While the shield protects his entire body, there is a single critical flaw. Because Duryodhana covered his lower half out of modesty during the ritual, his thighs remained unprotected. This unprotected area represented the physical convergence of his past actions. His thighs were the location where his previous arrogance would finally meet its consequence. Back on the battlefield, the king lies crippled in the dirt. His army is gone, his wealth is useless, and his power has evaporated. Krishna defends the illegal strike by pointing to the life Duryodhana led. A man who weaponized deceit and mocked the suffering of the innocent cannot demand the shelter of honorable rules at the moment of his defeat. The universe does not strike immediately. It provides continuous warnings, diplomatic missions, and chances for course correction. When a person becomes blind to these warnings through ego, their own accumulated actions, their karma, become the instrument of their downfall. When injustice crosses all moral boundaries, breaking rigid traditions is no longer a sin. In that moment, it becomes the ultimate necessary act of true Dharma.